What's up, Dirty Cones? Little 7th Cavalry tune there called Gary Owen for you. I'm sure it's what Custer and his crew were whistling as the Lakota Nation came down upon them. Growing up, I always thought Custer was cool. I mean, I always loved the Indians too. I was conflicted because I'm like, well, I love them both because I don't know, Custer represented military and history and tradition and what he had done in the Civil War, and then kind of became an asshole once he got into. Well, I guess he was always kind of an arrogant kind of guy, but I liked him when he was fighting the Rebs, but not a fan of him when he started fighting the Indians. So, but I mean, that's being massacred is no way to go. So I have no idea how you can get yourself out of this one. I love all Americans, and I love Native Americans and their history and their tradition and what they did. And the Lakota, they defeated the American government. They were bad motherfuckers, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, I always wanted to be in a cavalry charge on their side, not on the other side. Would not want to be receiving that. But it's hard to be an American sometimes because you got, maybe you're half black, maybe you're half white, maybe you're half Mexican, maybe you're half white. You go to the Alamo and you're like, well, it's kind of on both sides. I think wars just happen. They suck, but sooner or later, hopefully, we find peace and reconciliation. And like when I was at the Pearl Harbor Memorial and the Japanese consulate or visiting group was there, and it was all about reconciliation. And we just gotta forgive, move on. Look at the Israelis and the Palestinians. That's what not forgiving and not forgetting will get you. The Balkans, the Sunnis and Shias, Catholics and Protestants, pro-life, pro-choice. I mean, everybody just all over each other. And for what? Nothing. I mean, when was the last time we had a good war? A war against something that meant something. The war on terror, it's too broad and vague, and it really sounds, instead of the war on terror, the war on, religion. It's one religion against another is kind of what it's come down to, and I don't think that's what it should have been. It's political-based ideas. So to make it religious is, it's just kind of, there's a lot of stuff. You should be proud of me because it's only taken me 5 years of counseling. It used to be, I'd be like, oh, I'm so, and she understood what I was saying, but that was what I would get so angry that's how I would have to express myself, which is, when you're just so, and you, so yeah, and now I'm like, when you're so angry, wow, that is pretty cool. I mean, hey, you guys talk to me about your struggles. Believe me, I got struggles too. Nobody is perfect. Nobody, well, I have walked on water twice, but nobody walks on water all the time, and I believe that you just got to excel in everything you do and everything you can do and everything you try. And I know there is no try, there's only do or do not, but sometimes you just fail. But did you give, I think Yoda says, do not try, only do or do not, because you can't have the mentality of I'm going to try. The actual mentality of try is I'm going to do it. And if you fail, well, fuck, I tried. But to start off with trying to begin with, there's your momentum of mediocrity, right? It's got to be, from the beginning, pure, that's it. I am doing it. And if you don't do it, you tried. And if you do it, well, I did it. So, I think that's the point. You just gotta do it. Life's a goddamn Nike commercial. Just do it. I know that kind of, maybe it's, no, it doesn't oversimplify it. It's that easy. So, just do it. There is no try. Only total annihilation or total victory. You're with us or against us. So I'm making jokes now because I do not like absolutes. Absolutes, like, we never do this. Here's a quick one about monkeys, which really explains us. So in the 50s, they conducted this experiment with monkeys, and they put all the monkeys in a room, and then they put a kind of a ladder-ish, and they put some bananas in the middle hanging. But anytime a monkey went to go grab the banana, they would hose him down or electric shock them or do something really miserable. And after a while, they would remove one of the monkeys who had been there and knew not to touch the bananas, and they put a new monkey. The new monkey goes, oh, look. And then all the other monkeys, they didn't even need to like hose him down. The other monkeys would beat the crap out of the new monkey, and then he would go, okay, we don't touch the bananas, and they would switch him out. And finally, they got to the point where none of the monkeys that were in there were the original monkeys. They were all monkeys who had been in after. And so after, and they're just like, well, that's just the way we do things, you know? Why do we do things? You can't just accept things, you know? Ideas are good, there are orders, but you know what I'm talking about. Ideas. And for people to just go, oh, we can't do that. Why not? Well, we've never done it that way. Well, that doesn't make it right or wrong. I mean, the answer might be we don't do it that way. You know, we don't go after Taliban during the day. We don't fly slow, you know, where people. So I mean, yeah, those are nevers. But you can't say like, well, we never do that, because you can't ever say never, because you never know what kind of situation you're gonna be in, and you're like, you know what? So stay strong. Believe in what you believe in, but be open for the idea that your belief may not be the truth. And that's all I'm saying. Just be open for ideas. I'm not saying you have to change. I'm not saying you have to conform. I'm not saying you have to give up whatever things you believe in. But you can't make other people believe what you want. And trying to force somebody to have your opinion is wrong. It's un-American. And so I think freedom is everything. The ability to be who you want to be, say what you want to say, just be free. I don't think people are really realizing what we have. So that's about it. I just wanted to say, you know, think for yourself, enjoy life, be strong, live long, and prosper, but not too much during cones, because as a cone, you really should not be procreating. One, it will interfere with your ability to go be a PJ, because your priorities all change once you get kids. And two, as a cone, you guys do not need to be procreating, because the perpetuation of your species. Because think about this. All right, so Anakin Skywalker with the original princess, forget her name, I want to call her Leia, but I don't know. Anyway, man, she's lost all my credentials as a Star Wars fan. I totally forgot her name. It'll come to me. Anyway, so her and him made Luke Skywalker a powerful Jedi. Princess Leia, Han Solo, made a more powerful Jedi who became bad. But the point is if you are a cone, by procreating, you're just making more cones. Versus you wait till you're a PJ, you make more PJs. It's genetically and guys have a good one out there. Oh, you know, in the comments, if somebody says something that's ignorant, can we correct them in a nicer tone? Or just ignore each other. You know, you just be like, there's no need for cone-on-cone violence. You know, can't we all just get along? And so please, be good to cones. And that's it. So have a good one. Hooyah. Bye.